everything I buy these days has got a foreign name.
From the kind of car I drive to my video game,
I've got a Nikon camera, a color TV. But the one that I love is from the USA and standing next to me. Everybody sing. Here we go. My baby is American made, born and bred in the USA. From her silky long hair to her sexy long legs, my baby is American made. She looks good in her tight blue jeans. She bought in Mexico. Whoa, whoa.
and she loves wearing French perfume everywhere we go.
But when it comes to the loving part, one thing is true. My baby's genuine USA. Red, white, and blue. Here we go. My baby is American made, born and bred in the USA. From her silky long hair to her sexy long legs, my baby is American made. My baby is American made, born and bred in the USA. From her silky long hair to her sexy long legs, my baby is American made. My baby is American made, born and bred in the USA. From her silky long hair to her sexy long legs, my baby is American made. There we go.
That's how they do it in the big leagues. That's the Oak Ridge Boys, everybody. Getting us started the Opry way. Coming up soon will be Brandy Clark, and a little later, master musician Steve Earle. Hello, friends. Bobby Bones here. Welcome to Opry Live. I mentioned last week that Circle is now on Peacock. We're excited to add Peacock to our family of digital partners like the Roku channel, Samsung TV Plus, Vizio Free Watch, and the Zumo app. Circle is now seemingly everywhere you go. So if your friends don't know about Circle yet, tell them to wake up. Come hang with us. All right, quick tip. One of the keys to success in this business is to never keep a legend waiting. And these guys on stage, they are definitely legends. So with that in mind, I'm going to send you back to the stage right now. Once again, the Oak Ridge Boys.
Well, thank you, everybody. We certainly welcome you. To those of you streaming on Circle, we welcome you as well. Good to have some folks here in the Grand Ole Opry House tonight. Thank you for coming out. It's going to be a great hour. We're proud to be a part of it. We are the Oak Ridge Boys, and the first hit record we ever had was in 1977. Woo! And we're still here. How about a little Y'all Come Back Saloon? She played
Tambourine with a silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 1,000,000 tunes. But the one most requested by the man she knew as cowboy was a late night benediction at the Y'all Come Back Saloon.
in a voice soft and trembling, she'd sing her songs to cowboy as a smoky halo circled round her raven hair. And all the fallen angels, the pinball playing round her, stopped the game that they'd been playing for the loser's evening prayer.
Faded love and faded memories, how they linger in her mind. Miles and years play the cowboy like an old melody, out of tune and out of time.
Every night in the shadow
Thinking back on Amarillo, he'd dream of better days and ask for faded love. Lifting high his glass in honor of the lady and a song. He paid his check, then slowly walked that broken cowboy home. She played tambourine with a silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 1,000,000 tunes. But the one most requested by the man she knew as cowboy was the late night benediction at the Y'all Come Back Saloon. Well, she played tambourine with a silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 1,000,000 tunes. But the one most requested by the man she knew as cowboy was the late night benediction at the Y'all Come Back Saloon. How about the Opry Band? Thank you, we'll be back.
Whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and auto insurance. Go to geico.com today.
The Oak Ridge Boys. Hello, live streamers. Man, it feels so good in here. The energy has lifted. The crowd is so into it tonight. There's a palpable energy in the room. It's so much fun, and we are so happy to be here at Opry Live. I'm Natalie Stovall, your host, while TV and radio are doing their commercial thing that they do, and man, it feels good to be on stage with the Oak Ridge Boys. Always feels right when they start out the show, doesn't it? Now, you guys could be here with us as well. We are sold out tonight. We got 1,100 people in the room, and everybody's doing their part. Everybody's wearing their masks and staying socially distanced so that we can keep the circle unbroken. It's been pretty amazing the way that we've been able to do that over this last crazy year that we've all had. But not only do we have shows on Saturday nights, we've got them on Friday nights and Tuesday nights, y'all. So go to Opry.com and get yourself some tickets. If you're coming to Nashville or if you're going to be in the Nashville area, check it out. Go to the website. We've got folks such as Ronnie Millsap, Ricky Skaggs, Lindsay L., Nico Moon, and a little band named Runaway June that I happen to be a part of, all coming up on an Opry Live show soon. So be sure and go check it out. Get yourself some tickets. Now, this is something else really exciting that's been going on. If you tuned into the live stream earlier, you saw my show, The Southern Weekend, a past season. But this last week, season 3 premiered, and I'm so excited because we have been working so hard on these shows. Can't wait for you to see all of the things that we've been getting up to. I mean, I did a little bit of, there was a lot of adventure. I will say that without spoiling and giving too much away, but there was even more adventure. We keep trying to top ourselves every season. So be sure and check out The Southern Weekend on Circle on Tuesday nights at 10:30 Eastern and 9:30 Central. There's also reruns throughout the week, so be sure and check out Circle, which happens to be everywhere these days. Y'all, we are in so many new places. You can catch Circle on Xfinity, Peacock, Roku, Samsung, Vizio, and the Zumo app. So whether you have a smart TV or you want to download an app on your phone, there's so many different ways that you can see Circle, and you can see all of the shows on Circle, not just the Southern Weekend, but there's a ton of new programming happening right now on Circle. And right now, I got to throw it backstage to my good friend hanging out, Mr. Bobby Bones, you guys.
Hey friends, welcome back to Opry Live. I am Bobby Bones. Okay, what's the first sign you're a really good songwriter? Well, It's when people who are also really good songwriters and really good singers want to record your songs. People like Miranda Lambert, Casey Musgraves, Sheryl Crow, Toby Keith, Ashley McBride, Reba, Keith Urban. But what if you're also an exceptional singer? Well, the answer is plain and simple. There's really only one person like that, and she is standing on that stage right now. Here is Brandy Clark.
Thank you. Thank y'all so much. I released a record on March 6, 2020 and played the Opry that night, and then the world shut down. And back in October, I got to play the Opry again, I think for 500 or so people. And tonight, they let in 1,100 people, and it feels very, very big to me. I hope it feels as big to you. This is a song off of that record. It's called Long Walk. Hello, glass house on the corner of my street, dirty laundry out for everyone to see. You're a middle-aged mean girl, always throwing stones in that old Walmart lawn chair, high and mighty throne. Well, I'd give you grace, why even bother? 'Cause after all, you can walk on water. So take a long walk off a real short pier, take a cinder block with you as a souvenir. I hope you sink like the shade and stones that you've been throwing. I hear it's cold as you at the bottom of the ocean, the bottom of the ocean. If I was Jesus, well, I'd turn the other cheek. If I was Eastwood, my cool is what I'd keep. If I was raised Southern Baptist, I'd say bless your heart. If I was privileged and practiced, grace would be my art. Sometimes I wish my tolerance was taller, but after all, I'm my mother's daughter. So take a long walk off a real short pier, take a cinder block with you as a souvenir. I hope you sink like the shade and stones that you've been throwing. I hear it's cold as you at the bottom of the ocean. You're gonna need it. And take a long walk off a real short pier, take a cinder block with you as a souvenir. I hope you sink like the shade and stones that you've been throwing. I hear it's cold as you at the bottom of the ocean. The bottom of the ocean. Better hold your breath. Thank you. So this next song was actually inspired by the great John Prine. I was at the Americana Awards several years ago now, and he walked out to introduce another artist, and everybody stood up for a long, long time. And when they finally sat down, he said, well, I'm John Prine, but I sure would like to go back to being who you thought I was. And I was so taken by that. It was at the Ryman, and it hit me as, just hit me as somebody that, has felt that way myself in my own personal life. And then it also hit me as a songwriter sitting there with a whole auditorium full of amazing songwriters. I better write that song right now, because somebody else in here is going to hear it as a song. And so that's how this one started. It's called Who You Thought I Was. Used to want to be a cowboy, a shadow in the sunset. That's why I started smoking cigarettes. Used to want to be a cowboy, used to want to be Elvis, drive a pink Cadillac car. That's why I learned to play the guitar. Used to want to be Elvis. There's a lot of things I used to wanna do till I met you. Now I wanna be honest. Now I wanna be better. Now I wanna be the me I should have been when we were together. I wanna be at least almost close to worth your love. I wanna be who you thought I was. Used to wanna join the circus, hang around with the freak show. Wish I'd learned to walk a tightrope. Used to wanna join the circus. Used to wanna say 18. Used to want an Airstream with a lawn chair tumbleweed view. Now I just want you. And I wanna be honest. Now I wanna be better. I wanna be the me I should have been when we were together. I wanna be at least almost close to worth your love. I wanna be who you thought I was. There's a lot of things I used to wanna be till you stopped loving me. Now I wanna be steady, wanna be forever. Now I wanna be the me I could have been when we were together. I wanna be at least almost close to worth your love. I wanna be who you thought I was. Yeah, I wanna be who you thought I was. Thank you so much. How about another hand for this great band up here? They really, really are quite impressive. The man back here playing drums, I've known him almost longer than anybody in Nashville. We were stuck together singing demos and playing on demos many years ago, so it's always a full circle moment to stand in this circle for all kinds of reasons. So I'm so blessed to be here tonight. This next song is on the deluxe version of my album, Your Life is a Record, and it really was one of those moments, those songs that you felt like, that I feel like was a gift from God. I was writing with a couple of people, and one of them came in. It was on Zoom. It was during the pandemic, and had lost a family member the night before. And so I had a bunch of ideas that I was wanting to pitch that we wrote that day, and I kind of threw those all out the window. And I had this idea in my phone, and it was just called Remember Me Beautiful. And I felt like I'd always wanted to write that about, you know, how we want to remember the people that have gone on before us, and then ultimately how we want to be remembered. And so we wrote this song, and it ended up, like I said, on my deluxe album. And behind me on the screen, fans have sent in pictures of people they have lost, and we've made a video, and that's going to continue to grow. So any of you tonight that want to tweet a picture at me, we'll add it to this video. So I hope you love this one. It's called Remember Me Beautiful. I thought that a woman would live forever. I guess I grew up, but I swear she never grew old. Sometimes I put on her favorite sweater when I'm all alone and the world feels cold. She'd say you should have known me when I was 20, when life was a long road ahead with no end. I was a fast car riding pretty, but me smiling, my face towards the sun. Remember me happy when you remember what was. Oh, but most of all, remember my love. I don't think I ever heard her talk about dying. She was just too busy living every day. When I wanna call her up and I can't stop crying. If heaven had a phone, I'm sure she'd say, remember me beautiful, remember me young, remember me smiling, my face towards the sun. Remember me happy when you remember what was. Oh, but most of all, remember my told her she could go if she was ready, and I promised her that we'd all be okay. She needed me, so I was strong and steady. I leaned in close and I hope she heard me say, remember me beautiful, remember me young, remember me smiling, my face towards the sun. Remember me happy when you remember what was. Oh, but most of all, remember my love. Oh, remember my Thank y'all so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Tonight's Opry performance is in association with Shriners Hospitals for Children.
Y'all, how beautiful was that song? Brandy Clark, and she's here to talk to us.
Thank you so much.
That was stunning.
Thank you.
Absolutely stunning. Is that the first time you've gotten to perform that song in front of a crowd?
Yes.
It
I've done
is?
it. I got to do it on a live stream, but this is the first time with, actual people in seats.
Yeah, well, I don't know how you just did that because I had to look away from the video because it was so touching and beautiful. Is there anyone in that video that is...
My dad. Yeah, so
How
I can't
did you do that?
I can't look at. No, I can't look at that.
Oh, my
It
goodness.
was. We shot a video for it.
Yeah.
And I started crying in the video. It's just overwhelming.
Yeah. And you said that people can still submit photos to add to it. How do they do that?
Tweet them at me,
Okay.
Brandy Clark Music.
Okay.
That's what I am on all my socials, so any of those
Okay.
ways will get them. Yeah, it's just going to be something that's going to grow and change.
Isn't that even more beautiful?
Yes.
It just continues the story. What
Yes.
a gorgeous sentiment, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. I am such a big fan of this woman, so this is just
Well,
such
it's mutual. So.
Well, thank you. And also, let me just say, I'm also very impressed that you wrote that song over Zoom.
It was, like I said, it was like a God moment because, I think it was just meant to be written that day, and we
Yeah.
happened to be on Zoom, so.
That's incredible. Brandy Clark, everybody. Isn't she amazing? Thank
Thank you so much, Natalie.
Brandy Clark, I just can't even get over it, you guys. And I love that we're getting to hang out and spend some time talking to these artists. It's kind of happened on accident a few times, and so we've been trying to see if we can capture them for a second as well on the stage right as they're walking off. But it's just so beautiful to get to talk to them. And before we go, because we're already almost done with this break, but I want to make sure I get in a little pitch from our friends at Geico, who are always taking good care of us. Now, when it comes to saving money on your car insurance, Geico hits all the right notes. You could save hundreds on your car insurance and enjoy benefits like top-notch 24/7 service, fast, fair claim handling, coverage for your RV, boat, motorcycle, and more, and homeowners and renters insurance through Geico Insurance Agency. Visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO or visit your local Geico office for a free rate quote today. And it's already time to head backstage to Bobby Bones.
Welcome back to Opry Live. I'm Bobby Bones, and spring is finally here, and that means a lot of great things. One of which is a photo op with the Easter Bunny. Parents, this is a big opportunity. Getting a photo of your child with the Easter Bunny is the first step to a lifelong memory. The second step, hauling out the photo years from now to show it to your child's first date. Priceless. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's can help you with the first step because the Easter Bunny will be at all their stores March 28th and Easter weekend. To register for your safe and free photo, go to basspro.com/Easter, and then you can start creating a lifelong memory. All right, if any musician is a master storyteller, it is this next guy. For him, lyrics are meant to do more than just tell a good story. They're meant to be a voice for those in need of being heard. The underdogs, the outcasts, and even those who have passed. As a result, his music is always unvarnished and captivating. Grab onto your chairs, friends. This is Steve Earle.
Daddy before. Hardly ever saw Granddad out here. Only come to town about twice a year. 500 pennies since the copper line. Everybody knew he made moonshine. Granddaddy bad, get up a hollow little thing head. For my time, well, I've been told, never come back from Copperhead Road. Daddy run the whiskey in a bed like Dodge. An auction at the Mason's Lodge. Chopping out a share painting on the side. I shot a coat of primer and a duck inside. And then my uncle tore the engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. In the middle of the night, heard mama crying to somebody night. Steady down and nossing me the weekly load. Smell of whiskey burning down Copperhead Road. Drop a white trash first round here and away. Done 2 tours of duty in Vietnam. come home with a brand new plan. I'll take seed from Colombia and Mexico. I'll put up a holler down Copperhead Road. Now the DA got a chopper in the air. Wake up screaming like I'm back over there. Learn a thing or two from Charlie, don't you know? You better stay away from Copperhead Road. So much. So, I made a record in the middle of the pandemic and released it. And so, like a lot of other records that came out during that time, hardly anybody heard it. But it was called Ghosts of West Virginia. And it was a bunch of songs that I wrote about a story that happened in West Virginia 11 years ago. A mine called Upper Big Branch. It's sort of those guys' story and the story of that community. And this is from that record. It's called Devil Put the Coal in the Ground. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the devil put the coal in the ground. Devil put the coal in the ground. He buried it deep, it'll never be found. Devil put the coal in the ground. He said that'll be a diamond someday. That'll be a diamond someday. But you be long gone and dead anyway. But that'll be a diamond someday. Well, the devil put the coal in the ground. Devil put the coal in the ground. He said a double dog dare you to follow me down. Devil put the coal in the ground. Lord, give me 2 hands. Good Lord, give me 2 hands. Say, is you an animal or is you a man? Good Lord, give me 2 hands. Lord giveth and it taketh away. Lord giveth and it taketh away. Devil dig the same damn hole every day, or giveth and it taketh away. Well, the devil put the coal in the ground. Devil put the coal in the ground. Said the devil out there, you're follow me down. Devil put the coal in the ground. Up in the morning and pray. Keep a wolf on my door and the devil at bay. Wake up in the morning and pray. Well, a black clown kill me someday. Black clown kill me someday. I'm ready down, I reckon anyway. The black clown kill me someday. Well, the devil put a coal in the ground. The devil put the coal in the ground. Say the devil out there, follow me down. Devil put the coal in the ground. The devil put the coal in the ground. Devil put the coal in the ground. Say the devil down there, you can follow me down. Devil put the coal in the ground. Thank you so much. I have to say, because it just so happened when I was asked to come do the Opry tonight, that I asked who else was on, and they told me that the Oak Ridge Boys were on. And I have to always say this, and I haven't had a chance to say it enough. My first record, Copperhead Road, my first record, Guitar Town and Copperhead Road, all those songs were written for a publishing company called Silver Line, Gold Line. And if it hadn't been for an ex-Oak Ridge boy named Noel Fox and the Oak Ridge Boys themselves, they were my publishers. And without them, I would not be here tonight or anywhere for that matter. So, would you please make welcome the Oak Ridge Boys? I asked these guys to come help me with this song tonight, and you'll understand why I think when you hear it. My oldest son, who did the same thing that I do for a living, and Justin Towns Earl, passed away this last August, and his best songs were as good as anybody's. And the only way I knew how to say goodbye was to make a record of his songs, and I made it in October. It came out on his birthday this last January 4th, and we're gonna celebrate what would have been his 40th birthday at the Ryman Auditorium this coming January 4th, 2022, because he would have been 40. But Justin wrote this. This is called the Harlem River Blues. Water gonna cover me over. I'm not gonna make a sound. I'm on the road, mama, I gotta go. Gotta get there while I still can. Troubled days are behind me now. Know they're gonna let me in. If you see me walking up FDR Drive, just singing and clapping my hands. Tell my mama I love her, tell my daddy I try. To spend, 'cause Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water's gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. Times come and they go. Even a good man will break. He lets troubles just swallow him whole, even though he knows what's at stake. I'm taking no chances, carrying over while I'm still putting His grace. 'Cause I'm no fool, mama, I know the difference between choosing my faith. While I'm going uptown, the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over. I'm not gonna make a sound. Cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. Ladies and gentlemen, the Oak Ridge Boys. Let's go.
Wow, y'all, Steve Earle and the Oak Ridge Boys. What a cool moment that was. I feel like Steve Earle's one of those guys that just schools us all in how to be cool in the first place, but that was really amazing. And, you know, Mr. Steve Earle has said about recording those songs and making that album that his son had written. He said it wasn't as much cathartic as it was therapeutic, and that it was something that he needed to do, which is just so beautiful. So be sure and check out that album from him. Now, y'all, as always, we want to give a special shout out and thank you to Mr. Johnny Morris, the founder of Bass Pro Shops, for helping us bring moments like the one that just happened on stage to you guys week after week, and making sure that we keep that circle unbroken. It's pretty amazing what all has happened throughout this last year here at Opry Live. And you know, something else that I want to talk about that has to do with Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, you heard Bobby mention this earlier, but Miss Dolly Parton has said that she believes in Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and the Easter Bunny, and nobody can tell her any different. And you know what? I will not dispute Miss Dolly Parton, because I personally feel like Dolly knows everything. And the whole thing there is that the Easter Bunny is back. He is at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. And if you would like to register and make an appointment for a free photo with your furry friend, just head over to basspro.com/Easter or Cabela's.com/Easter. You can see that right down there, Cabela's.com/Easter. And it's pretty cool that you can actually sign up for that so that you can know ahead of time where you're going to be and make sure you stay distanced from everybody. It's awesome, and you get that free, fun, safe photo. Now, next up is the Circle Release of the Week. I'm so excited to highlight this guy, Mr. Heath Sanders. So our Circle Release of the Week is Heath Sanders' song Old School's In. Now, Heath has one of those pretty amazing stories in how he got to Nashville. He was working in an oil field in Arkansas. His buddies were like, dude, put up a video on Facebook of you singing that Chris Stapleton song. You're really good. So he did it. It got to Bobby Bones. Bobby invited him to Nashville, and then the rest is history. And now this song is out. It is so good. I've even gotten to play fiddle on it with him before. It's such a great song. Download it, stream it anywhere that you can find it. Old School's In. And now, backstage to Bobby Bones.
Welcome back to Opry Live. I am Bobby Bones, and there's a bunch of really good reasons why these next guys on stage are legends. Sure, they've recorded over 38 albums and have 17 #1 songs and piles of platinum and gold records. But when you just listen to them, there is no better harmony than Oak Ridge Boy harmony, and we've got them all to ourselves tonight. Once again, the Oak Ridge Boys.
Thank y'all. Heard Steve say he recorded an album during the pandemic. We did too. We spent August in the studio. Lightning Rod Records is releasing a brand new album on the Oak Ridge Boys in June called Front Porch Singing. And we have a song here that we'd like to premiere for the first time ever. I hope we do it okay, because we feel like this song is a great message for the time.
We wish you love, light, healing, home, family, and faith. We all need love, light, healing, home, family, and faith. We all deserve love, light, healing, home, family, and faith. We pray for love, light, and healing, home, family, and faith. We pray for peace, we pray for calm. We wish you open hearts and open arms. Please grant us mercy and happiness. Let us rejoice in the joy we have. We wish you love, deserve love, light, and healing, home, family, and faith. Let's pray for love, light, and healing, home, family, and faith. We ask for comfort, we ask for wisdom. Please lift down
our spirits. It's all we've been given. Please embrace us. Help us find the good. Help us do what's right. Live for the truth. We wish you love, life, healing, home, family, and faith. We all need love, life, healing, home, family, and faith. We all deserve love, life, healing, home, family, and faith. Let's pray for love, life, healing, home, family, and faith. We all need love, life, healing, home, family, and faith. We got to have a love, life, and healing, home, family, and faith. We're praying for love, life, and healing, home, family, and faith. We got to have love, life, and healing, home, family, and faith.
Oh, thank y'all. It's what we need. It's available for live streaming everywhere. They've released that early because people have been liking this song. Lost a lot of loved ones over the past year. A lot of us have. I know our Country Music Hall of Fame lost 5. And we lost a lot of folks that sing music. A lot of folks out there. So this is for them.
Life is like a mountain railroad with an engineer that's brave. We must make the run successful from the cradle to the grave. Watch the curves, the hills, the tunnels, never falter, never fail. Keep your hand upon the throttle and your eye upon the rail. Blessed Savior, thou wilt guide us till we reach that blissful shore where the angels wait to join us in thy praise, forevermore, forevermore. As you roll across the trestle, spanning Jordan's swelling tide, you'll behold the Union Depot into which your train will glide. There you'll meet the superintendent, God the Father, God the Son. With extended hands he'll greet you, weary pilgrim, welcome home. Blessed Savior, thou wilt guide us till we reach that blissful shore where the angels wait to join us in thy praise, forevermore, forevermore.
Tonight's Opry performance is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Let's get back to nature.
The Oak Ridge Boys. They sound great, don't they? What a beautiful a cappella rendition of Life's Railway to Heaven. That's one of those songs that has been recorded by so many different artists. Johnny Cash has a really famous version of it, Merle Haggard. And something else that I'm going to nerd out on you a little bit musically, but something that's really cool is Patsy Cline did a version of that song. She was the first one to make it popular, but she did it in a 4/4 signature instead of a 3/4 signature. And then Brad Paisley also did one in 4/4, and so did Willie Nelson. I just find that so interesting when a song is written in a different time signature, and then other folks hear it and reinterpret it and make it all their own. It's pretty cool. Now, you guys know that we're not going to leave you hanging just because the show's over. We're going to do another Geico Green Room for you tonight. As soon as Opry Live is over, head over to GeicoGreenRoom.com, and tonight, you're going to get to see a little chat that I had with Mr. Michael Ray. So as soon as the show's over, go over to GeicoGreenRoom.com. Check out that interview with Michael Ray that'll be going up right after the show. And then just roam around a little bit. There's a ton of other footage and interviews and behind the scenes up there on GeicoGreenRoom.com. And also, while you're there, they still have that Gibson guitar giveaway going on right now. This is so cool. I've always wanted a J45, so I'm very excited that you guys get to enter this contest. You could win a Gibson J45 acoustic vintage sunburst guitar. I love all those words. If you go to GeicoGreenRoom.com, just scroll down to the banner that says Win a Gibson and click on Enter to Win. And you know what? Man, if you win a guitar, call me. I'll come over. I'll play it. I'll test it out for you. Wouldn't that be awesome? Man, good luck on that. That's pretty cool. Gibson Vintage Sunburst J45. Man. Y'all, next week on Opry Live, all right, we're going to have Natalie Grant and Bernie Herms, Ricky Skaggs, and Stephen Curtis Chapman. So be sure and tune in once again like you always do on Opry Live. And big shout-outs all around the world tonight. Oh, before I even say about the shout-outs, we've got special news. In 3 weeks, we're going to be doing Opry Live straight from the Ryman Auditorium. I am so excited to get to experience Opry Live from this sort of version, being the host and stuff, at the Ryman. It's been a couple years since I've actually experienced Opry at the Ryman. But thanks for all the comments from all over the U.S. and around the world. We love y'all. I'm going backstage to Bobby Bones, y'all.
Just another amazing show at the Opry. Big thanks to the Oak Ridge Boys, Brandy Clark, and Steve Earle. And if you still want more, go to GeicoGreenRoom.com after the show and check out a Michael Ray interview. Okay, once again, here are the Oak Ridge Boys. Good night, everybody.
If it weren't for kids, have you ever thought there wouldn't be no Santa Claus? Or look what the stork just brought, thank God for kids. And we'd all live in a quiet house without Big Bird or a Mickey Mouse, and Kool-Aid on the couch, thank God for kids. For a while, a special kind of sunshine and a smile. Did you ever stop to think or wonder why the nearest thing to heaven is a child? Daddy, how does this thing fly? And 100 other ways and why I really don't know, but I try. Thank God for kids. And when I look down in those trusting eyes that look to me, then I realize there's love that I can't buy. Thank God for kids. Thank God for kids, there's magic for a while, a special kind of sunshine in a smile. Did you ever stop to think or wonder why you get down on your knees tonight, thank the Lord for his guiding light and pray they'll turn out right. Thank God for kids. Thank God for grandkids too.
William Lee Golden. All right, a quick history lesson. 40 years ago, it was 1981. Ronald Reagan was the president. There was no internet. It didn't come till 86. You had no iPhone stuck to your face. You didn't even have a personal computer unless it was an old VIC 64. Because the Apple Mac didn't come for a while yet either. Well, you were probably singing with Rick Springfield and Jesse's Girl. You might have been singing Celebrate Good Times, Come On with Kool and the Gang. You might have been singing about Betty Davis Eyes with Kim Carnes. But most of you were probably singing Elvira with the Oak Ridge Boys. Everybody sing, it's tradition. Here we go. Elvira. Come on now. Elvira. Everybody. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Let's hear you. With eyes that look like heaven. Come on. When that girl can shine up, make my little light shine. I get a funny feeling up and down my spine. 'Cause I know that my Elvira's mine. I'm singing Elvira. Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up,
Papa, Papa, Mama.
giddy up,
Papa, Papa, Mama.
high on silver, hey way.
Second verse. Tonight I'm gonna meet her at the Hungry House Cafe. I'm gonna give her all the love I can. Yes, I am. She's gonna jump and holler, 'cause I've saved up my last $2. But we're gonna search and find that preacher man. And I'll be singing Elvira, Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up,
Papa, Papa, Mama.
giddy up,
Papa, Papa, Mama.
high on silver, hey way. Everybody, Elvira, Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up,
Papa, Papa, Mama.
giddy up. High
Welcome everyone to another Geico Green Room. I'm your host Natalie Stovall, and we're hanging out backstage in Studio A at the Grand Ole Opry House. And tonight we have a guy who is proof that persistence pays off. He's been passionate about